This is really exciting for me to be able to visit with you all today and to celebrate 25 years of one of the most amazing healthcare enterprises that I am acquainted with. This clinic was a dream in a way. It was a dream 25 years ago that came together with Ted Walker, Don Shropshire, and several of the rest of us in this community who were looking for a way to bring together both the university physicians and the town physicians who were giving their time and services to a very special needs population of children. And we are here today being able to celebrate 25 years of something that is so unique and so special to our community in Southern Arizona.
We would not be where we would not be standing here if it wasn't for the community. Our main partner, Square and Compass, owns the building and they donate the rent to us. So that makes us fiscally viable, which is huge. We would not, if you look around, we would not have this type of an atmosphere if it wasn't for Square and Compass. Our community donors, we would not have the events that we have. We're able to provide children with a normal Christmas experience with Santa Claus or with the Easter Bunny. And that's phenomenal. We could not do that without the community support.
The main difference for me with my son was that I no longer could come to a place where I could see all the practitioners in one building, where I knew his medical records were all together. I got great care for Ryan, but I had to be his case manager. I had to run all over Tucson to all the different private offices, and we had to do a lot of fighting and appeals to get routine care for him that I think people don't have to do here. It's the benefit of being in this system. We see the needs. We can do the appeals for you. It would make a big difference.
The social workers that work here, they do an excellent job in helping you arrange transportation for your kids if you don't have a car, to get you to the clinic, to get home. They truly try and meet all the needs of the children and the parents.
Emery is my kiddo. She is 6 going on 16. She will actually be 7 in May, but she is a firecracker. She has a really rare form of cerebral palsy called bilateral schizencephaly. We got into the children's clinic probably within 4 weeks after calling and saying, hey, this is the deal. But we had, I think, 15 doctor's appointments in the span of 2 weeks. And that sounds like a lot, and it is a lot, because in Texas it was, well, we have to send the files from here to there and then get this person to sign off on here. And my head was spinning and I lost my job at the same time because we were having all these doctor's appointments. But I knew that even though I'd lost my job, so finances were out the window, she was going to be okay. And as a single mom, when you have a million things on your plate and you don't know how you're gonna make it from one day to the next, but then you have your kid who, just more than anything, you need them to be okay. And you find a place who is as dedicated to them being okay as you are. And it's been that way from day one.
We have a lot more support personnel to help care for the patients than a typical doctor's office would.
Aiden was in a car accident when he was 2 years old and has a traumatic brain injury. And during his hospitalization, they helped us at the hospital get set up for children's clinics insurance. The social workers here really helped with all that paperwork, or I would have been lost. I feel like the doctors treat us with respect. They always take into consideration my opinions on Aiden's care and really incorporate what I feel when we're changing medications or anything like that.
So Bentley is 7.5 years old and he was diagnosed with Down syndrome at birth. The beautiful thing about the clinic has been the quality of speech and occupational therapy that he has received since we've started coming here has been beyond what he's ever received in his life. So when he goes to see Miss Rachel, she sets up obstacle courses and games and activities, and she's really thinking about how to incorporate play into his goals so it doesn't feel like work.
A lot of the kids we see are here weekly, sometimes more than weekly, and they know our names, we know their names, they know the names of our staff. We know when they have birthdays, we know what they like to do for fun, and knowing that you're seeing someone on an ongoing basis, watching them progress and make changes in their lives, knowing you get to be a part of that, you're a part of their family, there's no match to that in an administrative field in healthcare. It is a really amazing opportunity.
He knows where he's supposed to go, he knows who he needs to talk to, who he needs to hand his folder to. Those are building skills for him to become more independent, because when you build routine and consistency into his life, then he knows what to expect, and he can do really well in that kind of space.
The clinic exists today because 25 years ago, there were committed community members and community partners that came together to ensure that Tucson and Southern Arizona's most vulnerable children had a place to receive care. And we are thriving still today because those partners, TMC, Banner University, and Square and Compass, and many others, United Healthcare, and our state Medicaid system, are really committed to those kids.